This is a feature tour of WorshipSong Band. I'm going to go through every screen and every control on the screen to tell you how it works. So you can listen to this if you want to just figure out how to do everything in the program. When this program launches, you get the library screen, which you see right here. This is a scrolling list, so you can use this button or you can just flick it with your finger on a touchpad to scroll through the list. Um, these headers are selectable, so it will sort the column of library songs by whatever you press. So there's your sort by song alphabetically, sort by provider, sort by genre. Genres are really whatever are put in there by the producers. Sort by key or sort by beats per minute. Scroll. If you select a song by clicking on it or touching it, this pops up here. This is basically a information panel about the song and then some buttons so you can take an action. So this is the title of the songwriters, who provided the song, the key of the song, the beats per minute of the song, how many tracks are in the multitrack, and info. And then there's a series of icons that can go here. So let's pick a song that has more features populated. So this is a song here. Let's try this one. Oh, for a thousand tongues, hallelujah. These are the songwriters. So here, this song has 9 tracks total, and it also has a chord chart, song flow or looping section so that you can control the flow of the song, a click track, and preset fade dynamic levels that you can select in order to, for instance, go down to drums or go to an acoustic mix or something like that. And you'll see how all these features work when we get to that screen. Here's a short description of the song. Then you have 2 buttons here. One is add to your set and the other is show song. If I click add to set, the song will be added to my set list, which is this window up here. And I'll show you the Setlist Menu next. If I click show song here, I go directly to that song in the player screen, and I'll show you that as well. This is the Setlist menu. It's present on all screens. This is just the songs that are in your set. You just drag the songs around in order to reorder your set into any order you want. If you click a song, you can click here to show the song, which means you go to that song in the player screen. Delete the song from the set list if you don't want to play it. So let's delete that one. Or clear the set list entirely. There's a single set list that's supported for this software, and it's always automatically saved whenever you make a change to anything that affects it. Basically it's like an app style UI where everything is automatically saved for you. But we don't have multiple sets, just a single one. From the library screen, you have this button here that is settings. If you go to settings, basically these are the different things you can set, and information about different aspects of the program, like pedal control and external lyric display. This is a short help screen. These are some help topics there. This will kind of add to over time as we get more user feedback on where we need to provide more information. These are the lyric display settings. So basically the way this software works is if an external monitor is connected and available, then it will set up a window on that monitor and show lyrics on it. If you don't want that to happen, you can say lyric display off, and that will turn the lyric display off. These other 3 buttons are modes of when the lyric display is displayed. You can adjust to window size, means that the aspect ratio of the actual display window will be what is used for the lyrics in the background. So if you have a wide screen, then you'll have widescreen. You'll show all of the background. If you have a narrow screen, it'll cut off the edges of the background. So the best backgrounds are ones that are kind of centered. These other two buttons, Force to 4.3 and Force to 16.9, those are available in case the display window that is launched does not match the geometry of the actual screen that is connected. And that can happen like on an iPad 1, for instance, where the iPad 1 always assumes the output window is 1024 by 768 3:4 aspect ratio. And it'll do that even if you hook it to a wide screen. So these buttons can be used to force the geometry of the song lyrics and the background to match the screen even if the display window doesn't match. That's what those are in there for. The other controls are for backgrounds from song files. If you click this button here, then it will allow backgrounds to be used. If that's checked, then backgrounds that are in song files can be used, which means whoever provides the song can also provide a suggested background. If you turn it off, then it will always use this background even if the song does have a background in it. If the song doesn't have a background, it'll use whatever you selected here. And you just select one. And we just put a few in there so you'll have a selection to pick from. This is the pedal control screen. Basically, if you hook a foot pedal to the software, it'll use either the arrow key or the page up, page down protocols. Both will work. And then if you press your pedal, you'll see the corresponding button light up. And then you can select for each button what that pedal does. So like this would be advance a song section, which means move the song cursor one later in the song, or move the song cursor one earlier in the song. And we'll show you what the song cursor is when we get to the song screen. Start, select preset levels. That's basically, it'll start the song, and if the song is started, it'll select one of the preset fade levels so you can control the dynamics with your foot. Select the song from the set list. That just means queue up the next song to play by clicking it with your foot. Decrease or increase the volume by 1. That's for that. Advance and backup song section will also be used if you're only using a chord chart. It can be used to advance your chord chart to the next section if you're not even using the tracks. So that's the pedal control configuration. The last configuration here is the audio output. The only thing that you can control here is what happens with the click track, and these are the options. The click can be muted and all of the tracks routed to stereo. If you don't want to use click, you'll want to select it to that. The click can use default audio split, where the click will go on the left channel and all of the music tracks will go on the right channel. Or you can select an output for the click. The first output will be the default, so if you select that, it'll be the same as selecting audio split. But if you select another output that's available on the system, which will only happen on a PC or a Macintosh, then you can route the click to a third audio output. So you can, let's say for instance, you have a stereo output and a third output from a USB, for instance, jack. You can select that and the click can go to a third output or a FireWire audio or whatever you want. That way you can still have stereo out and have a separate click track on a PC or a Macintosh. And that'll conclude this video, which went through the library screen and the settings screens of WorshipSong Band. The next video will cover the song screens.